What's great about the ShapeBuilder tool is that not only can you merge shapes together, but you can also subtract shapes from each other. The same rules go into place. The only difference between adding or merging shapes together and subtracting is the key you hold down when you need to subtract, your modifier key. When you need to subtract using the ShapeBuilder tool, you hold down Alt or Option on your keyboard. That's the only difference. So let's try this out. I need to remove this circle from the square so I could get this nice little curve I see here on the left. To do that, I'm doing the same technique, selecting both shapes, going to my ShapeBuilder. Only this time, while I'm clicking on things, I'm just going to hold down Option or Alt on your keyboard. See that little minus sign? That means it's going from adding something to subtracting. And the same idea, anything that turns gray when I hover my mouse over it is going to be affected. So I want this whole circle gone. I'm just going to drag over the circle while holding Alt. And now I have this really cool shape. Same idea as when you just need something to be removed. You don't necessarily need to drag, you can just click. So I'm going to select this shape, ShapeBuilder again, hold down Alt, and just simply click on one shape I want removed. Cut out. Okay? As you go down, you'll see that you get a few different ways of practicing this. When we get to this part here, it's about how the ShapeBuilder tool is used quite often to do both. First merge something or subtract, or vice versa. So to make this heart, we're going to select both pieces. And we're going to shape build again, but this time I'm going to hold down Alt to remove these little slivers on the edge I don't need. But then I want this to be combined, so I'm going to release Alt. And I can tell I released Alt because it should go back to a plus sign. Now I can just drag over the pieces I want connected. And this allows you to create really cool shapes without having to do that much work. Same thing with this wrench, right? I'm going to select all the shapes, ShapeBuilder, and think about what I need to subtract. Hold Alt over the things I don't want, which are these pieces, and then release Alt and just drag over the pieces I do want connected. I'm going to repeat that for those shapes. Part C has you getting a little more creative, creating little pizza slices. In this one, remember, you're clicking, not dragging. Let me show you what I mean. Select all my shapes, ShapeBuilder. I'm just going to click on each slice here. Doesn't look like anything's happening, but if I click away like before and then click on the shape, it should create these cool little pizza slices. The most complicated one here is your watering can. If you use this right, first you're going to select all the shapes and really look at what it should look like at the end, right? There are some parts that are cut out. I'm going to consider the things that are removed first. I just work that way. Hold down Alt and erase all the little lines and pieces you don't need, which I'm going to be really precise where I put my mouse because anything that's gray is going to be removed. If I accidentally do this, that means that's going to be removed, which I don't want. So if that happens to you, just Control Z, no big deal, and then try to get a little closer to be more precise. There we go. And then it's all about combining things. And I just release Alt on my computer to get back my plus sign. And now I've made a really cool watering can, and I didn't have to do too much work. If you get to finish early, I gave you this tree here that I use the ShapeBuilder for. Think about the shapes that make up the tree before they're combined. Be patient, practice, and good luck.